Hey yo, y'all know what it is. SOS Wrestle Talk back at y'all once again for another New Japan Pro Wrestling Big Show review. This time it is New Japan Pro Wrestling Sakura Genesis. It took place live this morning. This is taking place on April 5th, 2025. So the main event, if you don't know, we got Hirooki Goto defending his IWGP World Heavyweight Championship against the Bullet Club War Dogs. The New Japan Cup 2025 winner, David Finlay. Of course, that is the main event. Both of these guys have met before in singles action with the record of 1-1 going into this match. We also have 5 other title matches here on the show. The IWGP Global Champion Yota Tsuji defends his belt against the King of Darkness, the House of Torture leader Evil. The Never Openweight Champion Konosuke Takeshita defends his belt against Ryohei Oiwa. We got the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team straps on the line. Tetsuya Naito, Hiromu Takahashi taking on United Empire's Jeff Cobb and Callum Newman. Never Openweight 6-man. We got Sho, Narita, Yujiro, Takahashi taking on the War Dogs. Gabe Kidd, Taiji Ishimori, and Drilla Moloney. And we got for the TV title, Great Okan challenging El Phantasmo. So you can check all of this action out on New Japan World if you're not familiar. We also have a special singles match between Hiroshi Tanahashi and Shota Umino here. So, and in the opener, we have Sanada taking on Yuya Uemura. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into that opener. We got Yuya Uemura getting a victory over Sanada with a Daira Gatame, getting Yuya Uemura the victory, tapping him out right here. So Sanada started this match initially clean. It was kind of cool to see that, but you already know the heel tactics was coming in right after that. So it's weird. Uemura, this is a big win for him, defeating a former World Heavyweight Champion. But Sanada's just a vastly different character from what he was when he was the World Heavyweight Champion. It's almost 2 years ago. That just seems like night and day. That Sanada who won the world title, and this Sanada does not seem like the same guy. But he's in the Bullet Club. He's in the Bullet Club War Dogs, so we'll figure out what he's going to do with that. But in the meantime, between time, he's tapping out in the first match of the show. So next match we have for the New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television Championship. We have the Great Okan taking on and defeating El Phantasmo. He got the victory. This match actually ended via countout. The first time that this title was changed hands via countout right here. This match is really fun, man. So it told the story of Great Okan using his brains and his brawn to supersede El Phantasmo's spirit, his fighting spirit right here. This is great. So I definitely recommend checking this match out right here. This match is really fun. And it was a different way to see a title change hands. I was not aware that the World TV title could change hands on a count out going into this show. So that was very new to me right here. So we move on to the first special singles match of the show. We have Shota Umino taking on and defeating maybe his idol, if you want to say, Hiroshi Tanahashi. He got that victory with the second chapter right here. So I like this match. I know a lot of people in right now on the Twitter, the web interwebs, whatever you want to call it. Shota Umino is a very polarizing character. You either really hate him or you really love him. Me, I'm on the side of, I'm kind of neutral. I don't really mind Shota Umino right here. So this had some really nice stuff. Tanahashi was going hard. His knees was giving out on him here, right here. So Umino felt like a threat in this match, and that's what he's supposed to be. And him getting a victory paid that off right here. So this is pretty much not the veteran or rookie, not really a rookie per se, but he's trying to shape Shota Umino up to the man that he's supposed to be. And I think this match lent to that, and it went right to that credence. So Shota Umino gets the victory over the ace, the president ace, Hiroshi Tanahashi right here. So now we got our first title match of the show. House of Torture, that being Narita, Sho, Yujiro Takahashi, took on and defeated the Bullet Club War Dogs of Drilla Moloney, Gabe Kidd, my brother, and Taiji Ishimori for the Never Openweight 6-man tag team titles right here. So we got Sanada and Clark Connors coming in and entering the fray pretty much, and because this match is all chaos right here. So we got Narita getting the victory over Drilla Moloney after some Sanada interference. He hit Drilla Moloney with the guitar. So Sanada ripped open his jacket, revealing a House of Torture shirt post-match. He defected from the War Dogs. Kid Ishimori and Connors chased the House of Torture away right here. So yeah, this is interesting with this Bullet Club Civil War. I feel like they have these every couple years. Maybe this will be the final Bullet Club Civil War. I'm kind of hoping that. I mean, if you wanted to, New Japan, you could splinter off House of Torture and the War Dogs. They could be their own actual stables, but they still have the Bullet Club umbrella do both of them right now. I think that's probably what's going to happen. This is kind of harkens stuff. I'm trying not to get too sidetracked, but bear with me. This harkens back to me the NWO Japan days when you had Muta / Muto taking over the lead for NWO Japan in Masahiro Chono's absence due to injury. But once Masahiro Chono came back off of said injury, he formed his own squad, the Team 2000. So they were under the same umbrella a little bit for a while until they had a faction-ending match that took place in the Tokyo Dome of that year. And it's kind of harkening back to that for me. So I'm just looking about that. So after this match, we got an announcement for the Best of the Super Juniors coming up right here. So, and it had like a nice comic book themed presentation. I thought that was pretty cool. So let's go ahead and talk about the participants. We got El Desperado. Of course, we got the King of Funky Style, Rizuke Taguchi. We got Yo, the fashionista himself, the artist himself. We got Master Wato. We got the Time Traveler, the Time Splitter, Kushida. We got the Intergalactic Man himself, just recently signed to AEW, Kevin Knight. We got Ninja Mac, Kosei Fujita, Robbie Eagles, the Sora himself. We got Hiromu Takahashi, the ticking time bomb always. The Jet Black Death Mask, the champion of the goddamn universe, Bushi. Francisco Akira, Taiji Ishimori, Clark Connors, Sho, Yoshinobu Kanemaru. There's an unnamed CMLL wrestler that's going to be in this tournament as well, so we need to keep our eyes on that. We got Dragon Gate Dragon Dia. And shout out to Jana. You already know her on the channel. She's been on here. It's been a while. We need to get her back here on the channel. But her favorite wrestler, DDT Pro Wrestling's Mal. And last, maybe probably least, this is my opinion, AEW's Nick Wayne. So that's going to be our participants for the Best of the Super Juniors coming up this year. I'm excited. You're going to get that coverage here on the channel. So be on the lookout for that here in a couple months. But maybe a month and a half. I think it is in May. So be on the lookout here for that. But that's then. This is now in the between time. We got Konosuke Takeshita defending his never Openweight Championship against Ryohei Oiwa right here. Evenly matched contest. We got Konosuke Takeshita getting the victory right here with that Rage and Fire. So I think Oiwa and Takeshita are very good opponents for each other. This match did not disappoint. I knew this match would be highly anticipated for me, and it was what I thought it was. It left me wanting more from these two guys right here. So I want to see more from these two gentlemen, New Japan, AEW. Please let me get that. And then I don't know what. I think he has a triple contract with DDT, New Japan, and AEW. So come on, man. Let's get this match more. I want that. So moving on. We have for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships, we have Los Ingobernables de Japón, Tetsuya Naito, Hiromu Takahashi defending their championships against the United Empire's Callum Newman, Jeff Cobb right here. So we get the United Empire getting the victory right here via surprise vertical suplex. It was a knee in a vertical suplex on the Naito for Callum Newman to get the victory. So this match was really fun. I know a lot of people are maybe not expecting the best things coming into this match. Maybe not, I don't want to say not expecting the best things, but they had their expectations were all over the place. I personally enjoyed this match. You already know what it is of me. LIJ Naito, those are my guys right here. So Callum Newman, he's in here for the long run for New Japan, so shout out to him. You got to tip your hat to Tetsuya Naito he's been really trying to put Callum Newman over, and I feel like he's doing a damn good job right here. So, got new tag team champions, man, kind of brings a tear to my eye, but y'all know me, man, I fucks with the United Empire, though. It's all to the good, man, it ain't nothing bad. I'd have been sad if they lost to the Young Bucks, though. I ain't gonna hold you. If they'd have lost to the Young Bucks, that's not something I could get behind. But United Empire, Jeff Cobb, Callum Newman, y'all okay with me, man. If LIJ got to lose the straps, I'd rather them lose them to y'all. So, next match we have for the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship, Yota Tsuji defending this championship against the King of Darkness, Evil right here. So, we got a Gene Blaster getting the victory over Evil for Yota Tsuji right here. So, post-match, we got Yota Tsuji calling out Yuri Yamura. He made his way to the ring, so it looks like they're going to have a singles match right here. This match was okay. It wasn't as good as the match against Gabe Kid that he had, that being Yota Tsuji. I thought this was alright, man. Like, as far as, for a House of Torture type shit, I thought this was fine, man. I didn't have any problem with it. So, now, we're on to the main event. Main event time. So, like I said, a little backstory. You know, we got the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, that being Hirooki Goto right here, going against the New Japan Cup 2025 winner, that being David Finlay. You know, he runs the War Dogs, former Global Heavyweight Champion himself. And in the main event right here, the Goto Revolution rolls on, ladies and gentlemen. Hirooki Goto, he was able to successfully defend his IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, making his third defense in a short time, mind you. Like I said, against the New Japan Cup 2025 winner, David Finlay. So he got the victory after a hellacious battle, in my opinion, about 25 minutes, almost 25 minutes. Got the victory following a GTR Kai, following a series of GTRs to retain his championship right here. So post-match, Goto called out the soon-to-be ace. I don't know what you want to call him. I ain't gonna hate on Shota. I need to stop. He called out Shota Mito to the ring. He nominated him as his next challenger. That match will be taking place actually a week from now at New Japan Pro Wrestling's Windy City Riot in Chicago, Illinois. Guess who's going to be in attendance? Your boy. So that's what we got taking place coming up here in the near future as far as New Japan Pro Wrestling. But overall, I thought Sakura Genesis was a win. You guys tell me down in the comment section below what you thought about Sakura Genesis. I thoroughly enjoyed this show, man. It's definitely worth getting up in the wee hours of the morning to watch that. So, yeah, man, we about to sign up out of here, man. So, it's your boy, Pro Wrestle Fly Guy, Stardust Shiaku, Blunt Naito, El Toro Negredo, Human Outlaw J-Cap, simply known as the greatest of all time, signing off here for SOS Wrestle Talk, man. I'm going to holler at all y'all good people later. Y'all take care of each other. Take care of yourself. Overall, man, just take care. Peace.